New details tonight on an incident that forced a Juneteenth celebration to end early at Columbia's Finlay Park. Police say they've identified more juveniles they believe were involved in that incident. Here's News 19's Kiki Gushu.
City leaders are sharing new details about what they call a teen takeover at the Juneteenth Freedom Festival that upended what was a peaceful event. Police say officers first received reports of young people bypassing security checkpoints near the playground and throwing backpacks over the fence. A child later found 9mm ammunition at the playground. Shortly after, officers responded to multiple fights across the park. Chief Skip Holbrook says the situation quickly became a public safety concern. He says teens sprinted around the park, causing confusion.
One of the things that was a great concern to me when the watch commander was communicating to me what was going on is that we were going to have a stampede. You know, we had older people, we had, elderly people. I mean, this was a mixed crowd. This was our community. This is what our community looks like. And we have a bunch of knuckleheads that show up and wreak this havoc, and it puts everybody at danger. And can you imagine if we would not have taken decisive, appropriate measures, if somebody would have pulled a gun and fired into a crowd of 7,000 or 8,000 people? Could have been disastrous.
Police say they have identified between 12 and 15 juveniles they believe were involved in the disturbances, with additional juvenile warrants expected. City Manager Teresa Wilson says what happened Saturday is not something the city is willing to tolerate.
There is no way that the amount of investment, time, energy, skill sets that went into standing this park up, there's no way it's going to be threatened by foolishness and wrong behaviors.
In response, the city has now implemented a new permanent policy requiring anyone 17 or younger to be accompanied by a parent, guardian, or responsible adult after 5 p.m. Some parents say they support the change.
I think it's good. I think it would mitigate a lot of the stuff that's happening, all the fights, all the people that's dying, all this young age stuff. If parents come with them and have to show their ID, they shouldn't have a problem with that.
City leaders say the goal is to keep Finlay Park a family destination, while continuing to offer programs, jobs, and activities for young people to stay engaged across the city. In Finlay Park, Kiki Gushu, News 19 WLTX.
All right, Kiki, thank you again. Police did find ammunition at the scene. Children made that discovery, but they did not recover a weapon. They are currently working to identify other juveniles involved in this incident.